Welcome to GabTalks, where we provide tools, tips, and techniques to help your life and business be easier, better, and faster. Well, hello, everybody. How are you today? I am Gabriella, and this is GabTalks. Welcome to our next episode of Success Tips from Experts. Today, I am super excited to bring to you a really awesome and super interesting guest, Miss Sue Patz. Hey, Sue, how are you today?
Hello, Gabriella. How are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous, especially because you're here with us. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So my first question that I ask all of our guests is, what is it that you are an expert in?
My focus right now is providing digital products and digital information and e-courses because my main goal is basically to give free information for people to start their own businesses and value-added resources to grow their businesses and to have their life totally organized. So that's my main goal.
Love it. So, we all have a history and a story and experiences that wind up getting us to where we are today. Will you share with our audience a little bit about how you wound up getting to where you are today?
So back home in India, actually, I wanted to do medicine, but then my dad didn't let me do medicine because he thought it is a really long process. He had a couple of heart attacks. So he said, I just want you to do something really steady, fast. And basically he thought me as a liability. So he wanted me to get married as early as possible. So I got into pharmacy. Then when I got married, I was doing PhD in pharmacology. And I couldn't finish because I got married. I came here. I wanted to do again PhD in pharmacology, but I couldn't find actually nearby colleges. Then I got into computers because everyone was getting into computers. And I was really a careerist because I was always getting good grades and I always thought I will do really big in my career until I got my first kid. And the moment I got my first kid, my whole idea about the career changed because I just didn't want to leave her to the babysitter and go to work. So I wanted to do something from home. So I took some contracting projects from home and I even had a placement firm and all, but I couldn't find myself actually finding time at all. Because in that time we had a new house, so wanted to pay the mortgage and all. So then I came across with a couple who created actually assets by developing businesses. And then actually I told you about Bill Britt and I heard him. And then I realized that, okay, I can do part-time work on this project and I can create some options for myself. So then within a year or two, I created options. So then I had an option to quit my job. Then I focused on the business mainly. So the business means basically helping other people start their own businesses. I was working in the health field because that was my background. I always wanted to teach people how the prevention is better than cure. I got into the health and all those areas. Later on, when the pandemic hit, so then I realized that actually I have been using digital e-commerce a lot, and I saw many times when people start their own businesses, they don't have actually the real information about the business, how to start. And most of the businesses fail in first year or first 5 years because of lack of expertise, because they don't know what to do. Because just because you are a good cook doesn't mean you can own a good restaurant. I had a vision that, okay, I should provide free information for people to start their own businesses and value-added resources which they can use to grow their businesses. Because right now there is just so much of information is there, but still you don't know whether this information is applicable to you or not. So then I started actually working on it. I have been blogging and I got many requests from people that it is better if I have a podcast or a YouTube video so that they can actually listen to me while working, because people really don't have that much of time to sit and read the blog. So then I started actually working on that. So everything is actually going hand in hand, my podcast and YouTube, because those I'm putting into my blogs. So my blogs are also going. Then I'm putting my digital products basically to help people start their own businesses and grow their businesses. So digital products are also going on, helping people to launch their business. So you might think that there are too many things going on, but everything is going in hand, because they are not actually separate from each other. So it's basically whichever way you can add value to other people's lives, means that's the thing, because you will be rewarded. Many times monetary rewards may come later, but as far as you feel good that you are helping people, and whether they take it or not, it is their choice. You are doing your part.
Absolutely. Will you please share, because you mentioned that this person was a huge influence on you in getting to where you are and being in business. Will you share with our audience a little bit about that person?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, I was so against a business that even when I was looking for a match, actually I chose a person who had a job and not a business. But then I came across with means the leader I was talking about, Bill Brick, and he started telling about the business, and he said how you can add value into other people's lives and then you get rewarded. And his whole talk was based on the Bible. And even though means basically I grew up as a Hindu, and I read Gita, but whatever he was telling from Bible, it means made me total sense, because only the names were different but the principles were the same. And that really impressed me. Then I realized that okay, means I can have principles, I can have godly values, and still I can be successful at business. And that really changed my perspective. And that was total.
I'm just blown away by that. That literally makes my heart open up and just absolutely feel fulfilled and sing, because it's so important to understand that there are good, high quality people out there that are doing business ethically, and that our audience that's listening, they too can be ethical in their business. So thank you so much for that. Hello, awesome listener. Thank you so much for joining us today at GabTalks Success Tips from Experts. We're going to take a short break and say thank you to our sponsors. It is through the generous support of these sponsors that we are able to bring to you these amazing experts that are sharing their best tips for your success. So please listen to what our sponsors have to say, and hopefully they're going to inspire you that you're going to click their links and go support them. You've all heard and you know how powerful it is to send thank you cards, notes of appreciation, and gifts that build and maintain relationships. However, writing and sending generic impersonal greetings and gifts one by one just is so overwhelming and takes so much time. Not to mention, these days, who wants to deal with lines at the post office, running out of stamps, or having to print stamps yourself? And then there's the embarrassment of missing an important date altogether. Yikes. So what can you do? If you go to marketyourbiz.guru, you will be able to get help with your greetings and gifts that are printed, stamped, stuffed, and mailed automatically for you. Make sure that you tell them Gabriella sent you.
Introducing Boost by GoV, a high-end, first-in-class fuel catalyst tablet that is taking the world by storm. How would you like to save money on gas and go further on every single tank? The new MPG is here. Get more miles per gallon, boost power and performance, and reduce emissions and exhaust. What would you say if you could pay less and make fewer trips to the gas pump? It's time to wake up and get on the move. What are you waiting for? Get more out of life and join the GoV experience today. Scan the QR code or check the show notes for more information.
So if you were able to go back to that young lady that was shying away from business because of what she saw and didn't know and wasn't sure, if you were speaking to somebody today who is just starting out in business, can you give one piece of advice to help that person reach success?
I can just say that actually the earlier you get into spirituality, the better it is, because especially when you own your own business, you have to face lots of challenges. And once you are grounded, and once all these small things are not bothering you, basically you will be successful really faster. So that's the one main thing I would say, because when you don't know that you are doing wrong. But when you have something to compare to, when you have the truth in front of you, so then means where you can improve. So I think that is the one thing I can just surely say, that get into spirituality, because many times people have that impression that the spirituality is only after retirement. No, if you know those principles early on, you can apply those into your life, your business life, and you can be successful as early as possible.
Absolutely. That's awesome. So, Sue, I am actually going to open up the floor to you at this point and ask you to please share with our audience your very best tips that they can literally take action on right now when they're done listening to go implement towards success.
One thing, you find a mentor or even the mentorship system and just constantly keep on learning, because it's never going to end. And as far as you are better today than yesterday, you are progressing. Don't compare yourself with someone else, just compare yourself with yourself. You are better today than yesterday. Everything is falling into place. And means anyone, whatever, everyone is special in some way or other. And so everybody has something to add value to other people's lives, because many times I saw people thinking, oh, but there are so many people teaching this already. Yeah, but there are some people out there, they can relate to only you. They won't be able to relate to many people. For example, I have an accent, so there might be so many other ladies, they are coming from other countries, and they might be looking for some example. I can be example for them. So as far as you can add value to other people's lives, means basically you are doing good work. So keep on doing that. That is what I would say. And you just take at least 10-15 minutes every day, just quiet, sit with yourself, because then there is a God sitting inside you, basically talks to you, gives you guidance. Now, you should have mentor, but means Swami Vivekananda said that you should talk to yourself also, because then that's the most intelligent person you will be talking to. So yeah, so you get vision, and every time you learn something, every day. No, actually, means every day I'm still learning. Every day something or other I'm learning, and I'm learning even from my kids, because there are so many things. So just keep on learning, keep on growing, keep on adding value to other people's lives, and every action you take, I think this really particular attitude made my life easy. That okay, whatever action I'm taking right now, that is the seed I'm sowing. So if I get 7 times more of whatever seed I'm sowing, whether I want that, if I want that, then that is a good seed.
Yeah.
Then just sow that seed. But whatever seed you are sowing, and 7 times you are going to get back into future. So if you don't want that, then don't do that. So that will be good for you and good for others too. That is what I would like to say.
That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I
Thank
actually talk to myself every day as well. And I'm like, am I going to do this today? Am I going to do that? If I do this, how are people going to respond and react to it? So it's not like I'm sitting there having like weird conversations. I'm a business person and I need to figure out how I'm putting myself out there to the rest of the world. So that is awesome advice. And I love your advice on sowing seeds. Absolutely. On each episode of GabTalks Success Tips from Experts, we like to highlight a hero sponsor who is a business that chooses to highlight a do-good organization in their own community that is bettering the world. Today's hero sponsor is...
Hello, world. This is Z, or you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer, and I am also a consultant from Z World Webs. Today, I want to highlight the Spiro Foundation, because this nonprofit organization is truly dedicated to arresting the spread of human trafficking. This includes prevention, education, recovery, and of course, technology. If you would like to learn more about the Spiro Foundation, please visit their website at www.spiro-foundation.org And again, their website is www.spero-foundation.org, to which sparrow is Latin for I hope. Or you may scan their QR code. The link can be found in the show notes. So with that being said, my name is Z from Z World Webs, and let's develop a website Z World is waiting for. Thank you.
Listen, I know I'm not the only person that is going to be able to get benefit from having the opportunity to get to know you. Will you share with our audience where it is that they can find out more information and how they can reach out to you? And you guys, don't forget, those links are going to be down below. Make sure you click on them and reach out to Sue.
Yeah, you can look at my blog, that is newbeginning.com, and those blogs are actually, everything is just free information, and free information in every possible area. Basically, how you can, prevention is better than cure. So the health related, even lifestyle related. For example, I had a passion for travel. So there will be lots of travel blogs. So you get the travel idea also. Success principles are listed over there. So that blog site is newbeginning.com, is only all the free resources and free information. And my other site is mynewbeginning.com, where I will be having all the digital products. So you can choose whichever one you want for your business success. So those things. And I have social media like LinkedIn. You can look for Sue Pats. I'm the only one over there. So Sue Pats is there, or even on Instagram, Sue Pats Online Biz. So
what is your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is New Beginning.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Right,
I have two channels, one for travel and one for only business. And the travel also means this is actually I can just say it is the simplest way. That was my passion, to travel. So then I just wanted to go back and revisit wherever I went. So then I just started putting on YouTube, and that was the simplest way of monetizing. Means, so if someone wants to convert their passion into business, this is the simplest way. Means I just couldn't realize, but that is how it is working out. So that's my travel for travel is and New Beginning is for business success trips. So
Gotcha.
there actually I'll be having lots of success principles, like how you are having success talks. So I have success principles series, but I also interview other people on that channel, and I also actually give the summary of the successful books, because personal development books and all, people want to know about those books and they don't have time to read. So then I give the summary of those books. So newbeginning.com, they can go on YouTube.
Awesome. So before we close the interview, you and I were talking beforehand, and you did mention that you have a free gift or two that the audience can go and click the link and get copies of some digital products that you have. Will you share with us where they can find that?
Yeah, so I was mentioning you about the YouTube right now. So I have actually YouTube full training, even the video and the ebook. People can use that and they can actually monetize their passion, because that is how I did. Means because of YouTube, means basically through my success principles and even through travel, it is a good monetization is happening. YouTube you can even use for creating leads for your business. There are various ways you can do, and everything is free. So I have that ebook and even the video training series. So I'm just gifting that away. So just go through and just make yourself successful, because I just want, me and Gab, both of us want you to be successful, because that's how, means basically that is how you will take care of poverty. Is you be successful and you don't be on the poor side. That is how you take care of major problems.
Yes, absolutely. All right, you guys. So again, the links are down below in the show notes and in the description. Make sure you click on those links and reach out to Sue. Don't forget to subscribe and mark the reminder so that you get notified when our next episode is airing. Hey, thanks so much for watching. We hope you got value today. We want to give a huge shout out of gratitude to our contributors. Please make sure you click the subscribe button below, and don't forget to click the bell up above to get reminders when we add new content.